Eric and Benoit, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
What brings Mr. Freeze to Arkham?
But the story takes place a week after the events of Origins, and Bruce Wayne is hosting the event called the Humanitarian of the Year Award at Wayne Manor, and there's Mr. Freeze who's crashing that party.
Yeah, got him! Butler's gone crazy. Are you cowards afraid of an old man? Just take it easy. Hope that vase wasn't worth something.
Is Cold Cold Heart a standalone chapter, or is it going to integrate with the narrative of Arkham Origins?
Well, it continues on after the events of Arkham Origins. You know, we've seen a big upheaval in the criminal underworld of Gotham as a result of the game. And I guess, yeah, it is a new chapter of the story, so to speak, so I wouldn't fully say that it doesn't follow that structure, but it does continue that story and add a whole new adventure for Batman to go through.
Are you okay? I've been through worse.
Dealing with this new character in Mr. Freeze, Batman obviously has to adjust his gear, so what are the new gadgets he's bringing to the table?
We've developed a new suit that we call the X360 suit for extreme environments. It comes with thermal abilities. There's heat coils that run around the suit. First of all, there's one for the suit that you're able to stand in extreme cold zones. Also, you're able to heat up your glove, therefore you're able to break ice elements. Civilians or people that have been trapped into ice. You're able to charge up also your Batarang with heat in order to destroy ice ingredients from a distance. Also, you could use it in combat. We have new moves, a new type of takedowns.
To also complement this, obviously, we have a whole bunch of enemies which use the ice techs as well, right?
Yeah, because Mr. Freeze is not the only one who used the ice tech. We have thugs now that could use cryogenic weapons.
Victor's a unique individual, right? He doesn't run a gang. He's not like some of these other crime lords. He's a solo operator, and so he has had to align himself with another one of the crime lords of Gotham to try and achieve what he's going to try and achieve tonight. You're going to see him teamed up with one of the other characters, one of the major characters of the Arkham universe, and you're going to see sparks fly.
Was Mr. Freeze the top of your rogues gallery list? Why did you guys bring him into this DLC?
I mean, obviously, Mr. Freeze fits Arkham Origins really well. It's a winter setting, you know, the game takes place on Christmas Eve, and so having all that snow and ice everywhere felt very organic for him to fit. But what didn't really work for him in Origins is he's not an assassin. He's not one of these crazed killers that we've got there in the Origins storyline who's coming there to collect a paycheck and try and kill someone for it. Mr. Freeze is really a very different type of character. He's a guy who fundamentally believes he's doing the right thing, and he does what he does out of love for his wife. So obviously there's a strong desire to get him into Origins, but he didn't really fit that very well. And we didn't want to just kind of toss him in and have him with a small, kind of a most wanted, smaller side story. We felt he deserved something bigger. Yeah. And so out of all the ideas we looked at for kind of our big story DLC for Origins, he was the #1 choice.
Sir, you can overload those cryogenerators using your thermal gloves. Look for the control panels.
If Boyle had honored our bargain, none of this violence would have been necessary.
What can we expect from a Cold Cold Heart?
You're going to see an all-new Mr. Freeze area of the city. You're going to see new gadgets. You're going to get a new costume. You're going to have what I hope people will regard as a really amazing boss fight in there.
Part of the open world that have been redressed at the same time with this extreme ice. There's also collectibles, not only box that you pick up, but sometimes it's civilians and people that have been frozen that you need to unfreeze. So there's a narrative connection also with this guy. It's not just picking up a box. We could download Cold Cold Heart April 22nd on PS3, 360, and PC.
Let's see how well you do when the air freezes in your lungs.
You just got an exclusive first look at Cold Cold Heart gameplay because we love you and because we love Batman so much. We're going to celebrate his 75th all year. So make sure you click right here so you don't miss any Dark Knight goodness.
Seriously, make sure you subscribe to DC All Access so you never miss another exclusive.